Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you for joining us on the day 2 of Project Learn Initiative. I hope you have been able to practice what Yashaswini taught you yesterday. On the day 2, we would be talking about the advanced filters, we would talk about the Spark AR policies, and we will also teach you how to submit your effects. So post the workshop, we request you to create your own AR effects and submit on the submission link that we are going to share in the chat box, and we look forward to having an amazing participation from you. And I would now welcome Yashaswini to here, who would be guiding you further.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Hello everyone. A very good evening. Hope all are excited for the today's workshop. That is AR workshop 2. I hope all of you have done the basic things which we have already done yesterday. So, if anyone have any queries to be asked, so you can ask now. Or if anyone have facing any problem while creating their filters, they can put in comments so that I can solve your issues. So today we are going to take one step ahead. Yeah, that's nice to hear. You have done the filter, Harsh. So now we will jump to our Spark App platform directly. So let me share my screen. Okay. Hope my screen is visible and visible clearly. So now we will jump towards Spark App platform. Okay. So as yesterday we have covered, we have taken a blank project. Today, what we will do, we will split this into the two parts. Like first, we will make a filter by using this predefined template, which is of this background. After that, what we will do, we will just create one blank project and we will just play with the mirror shaders. We will have some fun with the patch editor. Then these are the two things which we will be having for this workshop for now. So first, we will go for the predefined template presenter here. So just click on this background one. So here what we are going to do is we are just going to replace the background by our choice, and then we are going to add some objects into it. Okay, so it has been opened. So here we can choose any one of this real-time simulator, as I told yesterday only, whichever you feel comfortable to work with. Now what we will do, either if I forgot about one thing yesterday, if you don't want a person to be a simulator, you can just go for the planes. Like here you can directly track the world, real world tracking, so you can do this also. Now for now we are going to use this, and here there is an option called a background mat. So if background to be, what we have done here is we have taken two rectangles, like user and background, one for the user so that the user should be also visible, and the background one. And after that we have added materials for the both, like as material is base for the every object which you are going to import into the Spark app platform. After that we have extracted this camera texture. Why? Because we want a person to be in front of that particular background, right? So for that we have taken this camera texture, and then we have taken the person segmentation also, and the replace me. So here is option called replace me. So by using this, what you can do is you can just come to the materials, here background matte, and you can choose the background which you want, like from your computer or either from this AI library. So you can choose the background which you wanted to be applied for your filter. So this is how you can import. So it's getting downloaded, so it takes some time to get compressed. So we will wait for now. And also what you can do is, as I told, like here, from here you can just spin or animate that particular object into your filter, and have fix out the position wherever you want. And also you can use this as a face mask. Our option is also available right over here. Now what extra we are going to do in it is, so let me take a new blank project till it get compressed. Okay. So we have taken a new blank project. In this, again, we are not working with this person simulator. We are going to work on the this real time 3D view. So let me just drag this so that it will be visible clearly. So you can just drag and drop this real time simulator as you want. Like here there is option called reset rotation also. So now what we will do, reset to horizontal, so it is looking as a horizontal. Till now it was a vertical, so we have did it. And let me minimize this so that the overall 3D view will also be visible. And I'm going to take a view as a back either. So here the view is not at all matters. Here we are going to add the object from the AR library itself. So for that, any view can be taken easily. So what we will do now is, we will come to AR library in the left side of this Spark AR platform, and from here is option called the 3D objects. From here, what we will do, we will take any one of this objects to be imported for our filter. Okay. Um, yeah, we will take one bird. You can search according to your convenience. Like if you don't want a bird to be inserted, you can go for the other things also. So we will take this one, and to get imported this bird into this filter, we need to click on import free. And either it will ask either for the background file or this current file, so we'll go for the untitled. Okay. So whenever you insert or import any 3D objects or any assets to your filter, it will be visible in this assets panel. And the textures also, our materials, whatever you are going to create, that will be visible in this panel only. So now, the one thing you need to do now, you might be asking me like, it is not visible, where it gone, right? So to make it visible, we need to drag and drop it into the scene panel so that it will be visible. So I'm just dragging it and dropping it into the scene panel. So as you can see, it is visible, right? So we will just minimize the size. You can do the no resizing all the things from this properties panel of this particular object, right over here, like scaling, position, and rotation also. And yeah, so for now, what we will do, we will just do this by manually like this. You can just drag these lines, make it smaller. So the and apart from this, if you are not like, if you don't want this to be look like this, what you can do is you can just use this option, and from here also you can rotate this bird and fix out the view which you wanted to be given for that particular bird. So I have taken that bird's face in front. So we will just now minimize the size. So instead of doing this, we can just give some scaling, so that would be easy for you peoples. You can do, but for now we were going to do this manual scaling. Okay. So let me bring it somewhat downside so that yeah. So this is how you can make it. You can import the objects from your from AR library, or either you can go for the your file explorer. Now coming towards adding, adding audio, we will see in the next part. Uh, Let me check that background one whether it has been added. Okay, the compression has been done. So just let me choose the background again. So I'm just creating a new material for this again. Okay, let me take the new one. So from here also you can choose the templates, like instead of every time going there and choosing what we want, we can do it from here also. Okay, here are some, yeah. So here we got the background, right? So here what we can do, as I did already in the materials option, there is no need to do lot many things here. You can just use this template and change the background. So as I have chosen this image as for my background, it has been added, as you can see. So the opacity, we will be having it to somewhat 86, and the shader type will be flat, or either you can go for the standard also. Now coming towards adding, I want to add the animation to this. So for that, what we need to do is, for adding the animation into your effect, we need to convert that GIF into the PNGs. So for that, what we need to do, here is option called this animation sequence. So you just need to click on this, and here it will ask in the properties panel for the animation sequence. As you can see, they will ask for the texture, like what kind of texture you want it to be added, or what kind of animation you want it to be added for your filter. So for that, we can go for the new texture, and we can choose the animation zip which we have downloaded. Okay, so let me choose this one only. So when I click on open, those all PNGs get imported into your filter. So it will take some time. So there are 25 frames. So no, I think, yeah. So for that, now we will add one rectangle. We want that particular GIF to be visible into a filter. We are going to add one rectangle. So it is visible here. So let me just change the view of this. We will just make it back, and we will just drag it here and do like this. Okay. So here again, we need to create a material for this rectangle, and we will create a new material. On the assets panel, we can just rename it. So I'm not going to rename. Here again, in the properties panel, we are going to add this option called animation sequence. So as you can see, the animation for that, what it called, yeah, Happy New Year 2022, it is getting animated, right? So this is how you can import the animation, import the background, or either use the template and just change out the things accordingly, and also import the 3D objects from your AI library. Coming towards adding sound to your effect, like if you want a sound to be added for your effect, we will be taking that sound with the mirror shader, like when we are adding the patch, when we are adding the mirrors. So this is how you can just do a simple background, add a simple background, and do the animation. Okay. Either you can go for the 2D text and 3D text also, as we have covered yesterday only. Now, what we will do, we will take a new project. So this will be our final, like as I told, we are going to have some fun with the mirror shader. Okay. So Let me take this. Yeah. What we are going to do for now is we are playing with the transitions, like we are splitting the simulator into multiple screens. So for that, what we are going to do is, for that, first we have to take one rectangle. So come to a scene panel and here search for the rectangle. I hope till now whatever I have did, all of you have understood. If anyone have any queries, you can put in comment section. Understood, not understood, anything it can be. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any doubts. So now what we have did, we have taken one rectangle. So here we are going to, in the properties panel of this particular rectangle, we are going to fill the width and we are going to fill the height. Okay, so after doing this, we are not going to change the position at anymore for this. We are just adding the material to this. So after adding the material, it will be in the assets panel, but obvious. So from here, what we are going to do in the properties panel, we are putting it as a flat. And after that, what we are going to do is, here that option is called a texture. So instead of adding the texture, we will just go for the mirror. Like, we don't want anything to be, any texture to be added for our filter. We want this particular face to be splitted into with different variations, or we can say transitions. So for that, what we need is come to camera, write a scene panel, and here option in the properties, we can say here is option called a texture extraction. So we'll just click on this plus icon. So here in the assets panel, you can see the extraction has been done. Means whatever person or whatever thing will be visible in front of camera, so that will be taken by the camera texture. So now we need one, like we work on patch editor. So from here you can click on this show patch editor. So just let me minimize or maximize this patch editor by dragging. Okay. So we have taken one camera texture and one material. Okay. So now coming towards a powerful tool of this Spark AI Studio is AI Library. So here click on this plus icon with the folder size. From here, what we are going to do is, there is already predefined patch assets for mirror. We are just going to patch assets, and from here we are going to add. We are going to search for mirror. So there are two options, like texture wrapper and the mirror. We are going to use this first one only. Yeah, just click on import free, and this is for the latest one. So let me check. Let me close the others also. It has been added for the other. Okay, now what we will do? So let me delete this first. Okay, again we will come to the patch assets and search for mirror. So first, always remember, like, you need to first save the file with a name. So what I'm doing is, sorry, I forgot about this step. So once this patch has been added into your assets panel, just drag it, move your cursor on patch assets on the mirror shader, and drag it into this patch editor panel. So it will be visible like this. So here we are just going to just drag and drop things we are going to do. After that, we are going to take this camera texture. And what else we want? Yeah, we want this material to be, let me rename this material as yeah, matte one. So from here, we are just taking this texture to be imported. Like, first let me take a camera texture here, and this would be, so if I want this texture to be extracted in patch editor, what I'm going to do is, here is a small arrow button. as you can see the yellow, you just click on this, and it will be visible like this. Now coming towards connecting the things. So first what we are going to do, just face this RGBA camera from camera texture. So just put your cursor on this and just drag it to, and connect it to this texture of mirror shader. Okay. And after that, before moving ahead, let me tell you what is this mirror style 1 to 12. So there are different variations, like 12 variations of mirrors, like how different types will be there, different styles of mirror will be there. According to that, it will be visible on this simulator. And here we can just we can say define which kind of mirror style we want it to be used for our filter. So for now we are going to use this first one, and we are going to connect the output to the yeah, the texture which we have extracted for this particular rectangle. So as you can see that our simulator has been divided into two parts, like it has been mirrored for right now. So what if I change here? As I said, there are 12 styles of mirrors. So this is the first style which we are seeing for now. After that, what if I will do it as three? So as you can see, there is a different style of this mirror. So you can do 8, you can do 11, you can do 12, but you cannot do 13. Okay. So these are the like number of styles which are available right over here. So we will be, let's check with this. Yeah. We will work with this second one. Now what? Now, yeah, the one thing, the one twist for this is like there is the only single mirror is visible right over here. So what if you want multiple styles of mirrors to be present for your filter? So when you tap on the screen, for that what we are going to do is, here is an option called add patch. From here you can import this all the things like assets, or we can say we are going to use a screen tap, because something action to be get performed into a filter, right? So once you tap the screen, there will be a change in mirror style. So that kind of filter we are going to make for today. So I have taken a screen tap and then a counter, so that that particular style will know, like this transaction has been done. It will the counter will pass to the next side. So this kind of thing will happen. For now we will search for the counter. Okay, now we have taken, let me revise, like a recap, have a quick recap. We have taken a camera texture from this scene panel. In this plus icon, we have extracted the camera texture, so that whatever will be visible in the camera, that object will be present in this camera texture, and we can use for a filter. And we have taken a simple rectangle, and we have filled a width, and we have filled a height, so that it is covering whole the simulator, we can say. And we have created a material for this rectangle right over here. And we have extracted this material, as extracted the texture of this material from here, the arrow button, forward arrow, we can say. And we have taken a patch, the predefined patch from the AI library, that is called a mirror shader. And we have imported, just dragged this and drop it into the patch editor. And after that what we have did is, we have connected this first arrow with this mirror shader texture. And then what we did, we have connected this to the output of this, like the texture would be output, right? So we have connected that to the material which we have created earlier. And now what we are doing is, we want, after tapping on the screen, there will be a change in style of this mirror. So for that we are doing this screen tap, so it is enabled. So once you disable, this will be not useful. So we need to enable this screen tap. And then we are going to encounter, there are the options called jump to the number, like to which number you wanted to jump directly. And the maximum count, like what the maximum count here will be 12, because we are having 12 styles. So until we tap on the screen for 12 times, it will be increasing one by one as per the counter. Now and jump also, increase and decrease, this is about the properties which this counter have. So now what we will do, we will just connect this count with this mirror styles, so that after each like first, once the first mirror shade has been done, it will jump to the next. So the counter will increase one by one. So once you're done with all the 12 phases, again it will come towards first. So let me show you whether it is working or not. So if you want screen tap to be done for the simulator, you just come here. There is a menu option called this three lines, small lines, and from here you just need to choose this simulate touch. So after choosing this, it will be visible like this. So once I tap on the screen, so at the first time it will show the first style only. For next time it will change the mirror style. Okay, now again we will tap it again. So as you can see, the changes are happening accordingly. So this is how you can use this mirror shader. So the problem which we are facing for the first, at the first step, it is not changing anything, right? For that also we have some solution to be done. So now we are done with all the 12 styles. Now what we will do, I will just disconnect this for now, and I will just take add, and we will connect this to the mirror. Sorry. So once I tap on the so when I type for the first time, it will start changing. So this delay of changing the styles will also decrease by adding this. So this is how you can just do the variations, or add the different mirror styles to your filter by using this Spark AR, what we call AR library. So this is one of the useful thing which you will get to be used. Now coming towards adding audio to this, right? So how to add audio, that would be a big question. So for that, what we are going to do is, first we need to add speaker. Until and unless you don't add speaker, it will be not audible. So for that, in scene panel, there is a icon called plus. So every time we are going to add that, so we'll just search for speaker. So as you can see, the option has been arised. So we'll just hit on enter, and it is now speaker has been added. Okay, now I'm not going to take any external audio from my file explorer, so I'm not having any audio with me. But yeah, we can, by using this AR library, we can import the sounds also. So here is option called music and sounds. So before moving ahead, if anyone have any queries till now, you can put in comment section. So I think all of you are doing with me simultaneously. Okay, coming towards musics and sounds. So here are plenty of options are available in front of you. Uh, Here are some sound effects and all the musics available. So we are going to take any one of this for now. Okay, so let me choose one of this. Okay, so I was choosing the music, right? Okay, we will choose this one, and we'll import free, and we'll close this. Okay, so as we can see, the audio has been added into your assets panel. So from here, you can add now, as you might say, like the audio is not audible, right? So for that, we need to connect the things. So for we will first take one, yeah, audio controller from this assets panel. So here is option called plus icon. From here there is option called a playback controller. From this you can choose this audio playback controller. So it has it has the properties, or if we want a music to be play, pause, loop, reset, so we can do by using this playback controller. It has a control over the music. So here on the properties panel of this audio playback controller, you can see there are the options available: play, loop, reset. So, you need to enable this play, and you need to click on this forward arrow before this play text. So just click on it and take it down here, right over here. So let me move it upside so that we will do the patching for the music. Okay, so we have this is just for the mirror styles. Now we are having fun with this assets, music assets. So now what we are going to do is we have taken this audio playback controller and we have taken the music from AI library. Okay. So in audio playback controller, we need to choose which kind of audio you want it to be selected for your filter. So once you click on this audio, it will show you some options like here. So it will also have the option called import from your computer. Like if you don't want any sound to be added, or if you want any filmy sound to be added for your filter, you can just download that particular sound from anywhere and come here and import from computer, and you can just import it. For now, we have downloaded the sound from AR library. So that is a name called ARL Music 90s. So we are just going to choose this. And what we are going to do is we are going to take the speaker. Like first, we need to take the screen tap again. Okay, so just, yeah. Once I tap on a screen, the sound is also get started. So let me take a screen tap. And after that we need to take a switch. So switch as if you want turn off or off controlling, we can say a switch also performs a controlling like properties, we can say. Now what we are doing going to do is we are just going to connect this all with uh, let me add first. So we are just adding this to this audio. So once you tap on this, the audio will also start playing, and from here you can just try out this in your devices. I'm going to share the link of this filter as we are going to publish. So here you can have the like, let me choose first in speaker also. You need to choose this assets like audio playback controller, then and only it will be audio. So once I tap on screen, the audio has been started. So this is how it works. So let me just here is option called volume, like how much we can say how much louder it should be. So we can just increase and decrease the volume. From here we will just put the 100 so that it will be audible clearly and good also. So this is how you can add music and have some fun with this mirror shader patch. Already this AI library have, you can go for that second one which we have not taken. Now we are going to add some text here. No, before that, let me add animation right over here. So again, we are going to add one rectangle. So let me first check whether it will be visible or not. We are going to add, create a new material, and we are going to add it as animation. Okay. So before going to this, here is option called new animation sequence. And here we have a new texture. So let me take the animation. So I'm just choosing all this PNGs which I have with me. So yeah, this is the problem. So for this, what you can do is you go for that background, that predefined one, a template, and you can choose you can choose that for your use. Because it is not visible, it is getting overlapped between these two rectangles. So here again, coming towards this, you can either go for the physically based also, and either for the flat. So this is how you can add this. So we are just going to delete this. So now we are just going to add the 3D text into it, and we will just have some animation with that. So I'm just deleting. Okay, it has been deleted. Now what we are going to do, we are going to add. So study we have seen 3D text, right? For today we will go for 2D text. So just type 2D, it will be available for this. Now as you can see, let me increase the size. Okay, and let me change the view of this 3D view. So as we can see, that particular text has been occurred right over here. So I just wanted to move. So we'll put it here. And what we will do is we will add text called um, yeah, um, we'll just write as flip me or tap me, we can write. So it will one kind of you can say a process, one kind of message to be given for users. Like once they tap on the screen, they will get to know what the difference is. Tap me. And again, here are some predefined font styles. Okay. So I just wanted this particular style color for this text. And here in 2D, there is option called alignment. So I think all of you know what H alignment and V alignment, like a vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. So where you wanted to place that particular text, in center, in middle, in above, in below, or in between. There is option called line spacing, like what kind of spacing you wanted to be given for that. And the letter spacing is nothing but like tap. In tap there are total 3 letters, so what kind of spacing you wanted to give in between them. And again, material, like if you don't want a color to be added for your 2D text, you can either go for the material and you can just change out the things. Now I have told about animating, right? So instead of going to patch editor and again taking all those things, we have a ready-made like animator here. So from here we are going to take this blink. We want that text to be blinked. So we just take blink. So as you can see, that tap me is blinking. Now we thought of having yeah, having this particle systems again, as we have used yesterday also. So let me take a particle system, we call it as emitter also. So the particle system has been arised. So we are going to do the same thing, but we want this to be showered from above. So again, in the properties panel, we are going to have a emitter type into, for now we will have ring. And we will have space to bold only, not local. And the birth rate, we want 30 particles to be added. And the spray angle, as I said, it should be showered below. We can either go for 170, 140 according to the mathematics you do. Now, I want a lifespan of this to be increased. So here is option called speed. Yeah, I want a speed to be reduced. So when I make 0 0.0, it's becoming too slow. I don't want this to be added. So once I do 0 0.6, it is becoming too faster. So we will put it in middle. Yeah, this speed is for okay for now. Other we can go for 0 0.3. Yeah. Now again coming towards scaling. I don't want this to be scaled, and the lifespan, like for how much time those particles to be flowed or to be present in your filter, we can say. Here we will just make it as 0, not for that 2. We will make 2 because 0 0.2 will become a very small thing, right? Okay, so it is now covering whole the screen. So I'm just dragging this in my 3D view. So whatever you are just doing, like scaling, dragging, adding something, so you are just going to move those things into this 3D view only, this 3D view platform. You can't be able to do this into the simulator. You can only see what you are doing in 3D view in simulator. So let me zoom in. Yeah, so we have done with this. Okay, now what we will do, we will come towards shape. So instead of taking this into the plane, we will take it as cube. So as you can see, like a shape we can say for that emitter has been changed, right? Again we will come towards this, and we will add the material again, and we'll just you can choose the animation also, but we do not have added any animation to this. So let me choose the animation if possible. So I'm again importing that water one. So I have added the animation of those waters here. So let me check out by increasing the size whether it is looking good or not. So here we are having the option called scale, like how much a scale you want it to be given. Like let's see the change when I do it one. So as you can see, it has been gone from the screen. So we will just put it into 0 and 0.06 terms. So this is also somewhat bigger. We don't want this much. Okay. So we have did the 0 0.03. So what we will do, it's we will just decrease the birth rate to 20. So this is okay. And either what we can do is yeah, we can either go for the like a frame for to be added. Either we can just animate with this. We can say it as spin. So as you can see, just focus towards this. Let me zoom in. So as you can see, this spinning, what we can say, pointer. It is spinning. Why? Because we have taken this animation in towards spin terms. So that's why it is spinning. So you can see while blinking also, it will just do like that. Like it will spin, or it will just blink. It will just float. So this is how it does. Now what we will do is we will just change this emitter's texture. It is not looking good. I don't want this animation to be added. So let me remove. And so coming towards the emitter's material, we have not added any material, right? Yeah, we have added the material as animation. We will do we will create a new material for this. And here we have given a name as particle. And instead of having this, what we will do, physically based, and we will give a color to this. We will have some light color. Okay, so yeah, this is enough. Now here is option called metallic, like what, how much metallic look it should have. Either we can have this golden color, and then we will make it as a metallic. Okay, just let me check the metallic. So it is making it was looking too much black. We will just take it like this. This color is not suitable. We'll put this, and we will try to decrease the opacity, like metallic, and roughness, like how much rough it should look, and the occlusion strength. For me, it should be 100. Now, what we will do, we will just scale this emitter because it's coming from a single side. Really? So now we will just so let me pause this. So because I'm not comfortable to work with this movable things, so I'm just pausing it and I'm just dragging it. So yeah, it has been done. So it is moving here and there overall the screen. So I think till now all of you have read with me simultaneously. Coming towards adding one another rectangle, I like. So let me just. I don't want this emitter to be added. It's not looking good. Yeah, we will put it like this only. So what we have did. Let me have some quick recap, and then we will last try for the frame to be added. So let's see whether it will be work or not, whether it will be look good or not. So first let me recap. We have did so once we tap on screen, there will be a 12 kind of 12 styles of the mirror styles. It will, so let me show. So once I tap on the screen, the music will also start. So once again I tap, then there will be a transition, like we can say mirror, another mirror style, and again I tap, there will be a music and a different mirror transition. And this is the next one. So this kind of filter we try to form. For now, uh, what we will do, we will try to add one rectangle, and we will play with some polaroid, like we will try to add one polaroid and make it better. So okay, so before that, let me do control Z. Let me fill the width and height of this. And again we will add material right over here, and we'll create a new material. Let me give polaroid, and in this we are going to have flat, and we are going to choose a texture. Let me search for it. Yeah, this I want it. So yeah, it has been added, and it is we will just drag it so that it will look better. Now what we will do, the polaroid has been added into a filter, so we will just come here for this, and we'll just drag this rectangle downside and somewhat upside, and let me cover the both side of this like horizontally and vertically also. So yeah, so this is covering the face perfectly. Now so let me take this tap me 2D text somewhat above. uh, yeah, we will put it here, or we can take it as to downside also, but it is blinking, so we have don't have any problem with that. It will get disabled. So this is how you can just add the polaroid, or we can say frame also, as we did yesterday. If you want a frame to be added, you can just take one rectangle and add the frame to your filter. But before that, let make sure you are having the height and width as a hold the simulator, so you can see the changes while doing this. So now coming towards publishing this, what we will do, we will again do the same procedure like of how to publish this. We will just come here, like publish option, the blue button right over your right hand side of your panel, Spark Air Studio. So from here we are going to publish. Again, we are publishing this effect as a publish new effect, and record a demo video. So we will just record and we will make it public. So the position of tap me has been changed. Let me do. Yeah. So we need to record this, so you can just use it and have a recording. I'm just taking this as a sample. So just click on done, and here we need to add the experiences. Again, add experiences and click on insert. So here it will show all the things. You don't need to do anything here. Again, come towards capabilities. You can have a look into it, like what kind of capabilities it's managing, and the compression. So we will put it 100 so that the quality of filter will be good. Again, we will, yeah, we are done with this adding experience and all. We will just click on done. Now our effect is ready to get published. So just click on upload. So I hope I have clear with the things which I have did till now. If anyone wants to repeat me something, you can put in comment section. I will repeat for you. Okay. So it is getting published. Now we are going to have a name, the big task. We will have a name for effect. What we can say. Um, we can give as a tap me only, and we will just we will put it only tap me, and where you want to publish this. So here are the options you can do, and we are going to make it as a public. So I will share you the link with you. Okay, categories. This is comes under the immersive also, and world area, appearance, and lot many things to be added, but I'm not going to add camera styles, we can say. So this is enough for now. Like keyword, like by using what person or the particular what we can say, who are using your effect wanted to search for the name, you can just give the name here, so that by using that keyword it will be easy to identify. So as we have recorded a video thumbnail, means a video, it will be like this. And here what kind of logo we can say, or profile picture we can say you wanted to give for your filter. So as you can see in this test device, like test on device right over here, it's showing the logo which is having that person, like that guy, and the credits for the collaborators, and that's it. We will just click on submit. So it will take some time to get submitted. So, if anyone wants to ask something, you can ask. So, the submission link has been already shared in the comment section. You can have a look into it and you can create your filter and submit into that link. So, let me share this. So, the effect has been published. So, it is not visible right now because it needs to be get reviewed. So, it will take some time to get reviewed. So as you can see, it has been in review. Once it will get accepted, the link will be get generated for that. So here the same things like effect ID and copy owner ID. As I told earlier, like for the submission, you need to have the link of your effect, like a share option. So people won't be access to your effect via the share link until the effect is get accepted. So until and unless the effect get do not get accepted, it will be not visible. So once it get accepted, it will be visible. So this is how you can from here. I forgot. From here, you can just share the link for the submission. You can just click on it. It will get copied to your clipboard, and you can paste it into the Google form or the submission link which has been provided to you, and the effect ID and the owner ID. These things: copy effect ID and owner ID. This is how you can submit your details into for the submission. I think I have cleared all the things. So if any one of you wanted to ask something, you can put in comment section. Azkar sir, are you there? Yeah. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, you are not audible.
Hi, I said I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Under what circumstance does the effect does not get approved?
Ma'am, like the creativity which they have made
Okay,
and the capabilities which they have added, what innovative they have did, and
right.
which will be beneficial for society also, as AR is a part of every field, like in education and health sectors and everything. So whether it will
Uh,
be beneficial on the basis of
okay, so
that, the
basically social impact also. We are looking for social impact and
yes, ma'am.
right. Right. And the last date for submission is 30th July. Aritra, if you have any more questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. I don't see more questions. Either everything is clear or everything is unclear. Right. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Yashaswini, for taking our time on a Sunday. Thank you very much, and we look forward to more sessions from you. Thanks, Dan. And thank you to the audience who's been here on a Sunday also. We look forward to having your amazing effects. Thanks.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.